It's like a freaking movie. Look at that. Goes straight down.
Chipmunk that's stalking us. We're Matt and Nat, a travel couple based out of Nashville, Tennessee.
After having our world turned upside down in 2020, we decided to set out on our biggest adventure yet, to see all 50 states in a year. In our last video, we were in Minnesota at the Mall of America, where we ate giant cotton candy shaped like a duck,
Rode roller coasters at the largest indoor theme park in the country,
and had a flashback to 3rd grade getting my ears pierced at a mall kiosk.
This week, we're in the Treasure State. Welcome to Montana. Today we're in Glacier National Park and we're going to be driving the famous Going to the Sun Road, which is one of the most scenic drives in the country.
Now we're not going to be just driving all day. We're going to be taking some epic hikes along the way.
That's right. We did wake up at 4 a.m. this morning so we could get into the park and up to Logan Pass before the parking lot got full so we could watch sunrise. And we're going to show you that footage now. Currently 5:45 in the morning and we're driving past the iconic Lake McDonald. You can see right there, well you can't see it, but I know it's there because of our GPS.
How amazing was that sunrise? Oh my gosh, it's the best one we've ever seen.
Absolutely. But we've only got one day to explore the park and we are excited to get to it, so let's go.
And it's cold, so let's go. And the parking lot is full, so like,
oh yeah.
That is why we got up at the crack of dawn. It was before the crack of dawn.
8 a.m. parking lot's full. Someone just told us that there's a grizzly and her cubs up here at the top of the hill, so we're running.
Day is made. I have wanted to see a bear for Alaska, and this is the day.
Yeah, if you watched our Alaska video, you know that we hunted the entire park for 2 days, hoping to see grizzlies. Never did within the first hour here.
We haven't even started hiking.
No, we're still.
And they're here at the visitor center.
Yeah, we're by the visitor center.
And 2 little babies.
Day made.
Awesome.
All right, so we're starting our hiking adventures with one of the most popular trails in the park called the Highline Trail. We don't have time to do the whole thing because it's like 11 or more miles, but anybody that I've seen that's come here or talked to that's come here says you have to do at least a portion of this trail, and it's already looking pretty promising.
I am so excited. These views are spectacular. I am still afraid of heights, so we'll see how that goes.
We'll see.
Are people walking along the edge. Look at that. It goes straight down.
Look, Mom, no hands.
This is amazing. Let's just take a quick second. If you're not from America and you're hiking, nature people are very, very kind. So you smile and you say, hello, good morning. Hello, good afternoon. It's just polite.
And you tell people when you see wildlife so they can see it too.
We got postcards for our patrons.
Everyone down below, thank you so much for your support. Without you, we couldn't do this. You help us to continue upgrading equipment.
Subscriptions. So thank you guys so much for everything that you do for us. If you're interested in becoming a patron, check out the link in the description.
But right now, we're gonna get back to exploring. We've got a few trails we know that we wanna hike,
Yeah,
but
they all depend on parking.
it all depends on what parking is available, so.
We'll see. Going to the Sun Road. Here we go.
So we just pulled up to Jackson Glacier Overlook.
And it's the only glacier that you can see on the road without any hiking, so you can just pull off. Well, let's go check it out. I haven't seen one since Alaska. The views are stunning, but strike one on parking. They only have like 5 or 10 spots.
Yeah, we were trying to do the St. Mary's and Virginia Falls hike, which we're not gonna give up on yet, but there is no parking.
Oh, come on, somebody pull out, pull out, pull out.
No parking like within a mile or so of the trailhead, so.
That person was walking back to something. I feel like I'm in college again, just waiting for somebody to leave their parking lot. We literally were driving like 2 seconds and I was like, wait, that person's getting in their car. So we made a U-E, made some people wait, got in, and we're here.
The downfall is where we got parking is actually a half mile from where we want to start our
the hike.
So we're adding a mile round trip to the hike, but it's better than not hiking it.
And it's also better than waiting in the car for 30 to 40 minutes.
I agree.
So we're gonna make some lunch.
What are we doing here, Nat?
Welcome to the Houston restaurant. It's in the back of our trunk. We're making sandwiches. It is a 5-star dining experience, so welcome.
Look at the views.
Need a plate, hold on.
What's on the menu today?
I've literally never done this in my life. I can't believe I'm doing this, but we also don't want to leave the park, come back, eat, all that kind of thing. And we learned our lesson in Alaska because I was so hangry. We only had like snack food. So we're actually gonna eat in the park today.
We went to the grocery store in Bozeman where we flew into and stocked up on groceries because we knew we were gonna be in the park the entire day and there are no food options here in the park. So, what's on the menu today, Chef Nat?
Ham sandwiches with a side of jerky and some maybe bananas and some Cheetos.
Or Doritos. We have selection and variety.
We do.
All right, Chef Nat has finished lunch. We got it packed up and we're starting our pre-hike to the trailhead. Let's go.
I don't want to hike anymore. So we've decided what we are doing. We are at St. Mary Falls Trailhead.
Yep, which is at the parking lot.
Yeah. So we're at our starting point that we wanted to be in the first place, but that's okay. So there's 3 falls that you can go see. 2 of them, you can see one on the way to the other. The other one's out of the way.
We're gonna be doing St. Mary's Falls and Virginia Falls. By the looks of it, it's best bang for buck. So we made it to St. Mary's Falls, which is the first waterfall on this hike, but we decided we wanted to keep on walking and have lunch at Virginia Falls, so we're trekking on.
So we just found the perfect picnic spot. It reminds me of a Disney movie.
So we're gonna eat lunch here and then trek on to Virginia Falls. Bon appetit. I think we have a lunchmate. We have a little chipmunk that's stalking us.
You guys remember when I said this was like a Disney movie? Well, guess what? Even chipmunks are coming to hang out with me, and Matt doesn't want them near.
No.
Here's to hoping. What are you doing, sir?
Oh God. It's almost on my back.
I know. If you
were
just
letting it.
Yes, I was letting it. Let it be.
I do not want a squirrel up my shirt or a chipmunk up my shirt.
We'll zip it up. It's coming back.
No.
sir. You're gonna have to, hey, buddy.
Get out of here.
We did. After an amazing romantic lunch, which I wasn't expecting, but it was awesome.
It was great.
Now we're hiking up 2 more waterfalls. Finally made it to Virginia Falls.
And it is absolutely worth the hike.
Absolutely.
Honestly, it wasn't a hard hike at all, and don't be fooled by all the other waterfalls on the way up. This one is the most epic of them all.
Definitely not very well marked.
Not the
but
best.
Just keep going till you find this.
You run into this, you can't miss it. I can't see water this gorgeous and clear without wanting to jump in, but it's a little cold for that, so I at least have to touch it and see how cold it is. Whew, that is like an ice bath. You ready to jump in?
No, I'm not. Oh, God.
You would be numb in that after like a minute.
That was epic. Now we make the trek back down and up. It's not just down, it's down and up.
Yeah.
And after a really full lunch, it was not a good idea. So I think Matt should jump off of here. If you agree with me, just comment below and we'll have to come back. So he has to jump in.
Normally, I would absolutely do that, but it is frigid cold. I know I'm disappointing my brother and brother-in-law right now, but I don't want to walk back to the car,
Yeah.
bicycle, and dealing with hypothermia, so.
I think you should jump. What do you think? See, I think you should do it.
So if you're coming to Glacier and wanting to do this hike and want to know the details about it, it is 3.8 miles round trip. That's all the way to Virginia Falls, but the payoff isn't just at the end.
No, it's like throughout the whole hike, you will not regret it. We're at a fork in the road.
And we decided that we're gonna extend our hike a little bit. Rather than hiking up and hiking back to our car on the road, we found out that we could hike, actually there's a trail that takes us almost all the way back to our car, plus to another hike that we wanted to do, which is called a Sun Point. I don't know how much it's adding to our hike.
I think it's a bit.
I think it's quite a little bit.
We will see.
What just happened?
Freaking saw a snake. Don't talk to me right now. And it was a baby one. And people were around and I jumped.
Yeah, you did.
Can't help it. A snake is a snake. If I see a snake, I'm jumping. My heart is. It always happens to me. No fail. Every hike, I see a snake and I hate snakes. You walk first. We just wanted to remind you that we've got a blog that Matt does such a great job with. The photos, the detail, it's awesome. So check it out if you want to know more about what we did or what we recommend here in Glacier.
Also, if you like this video, please remember to give it a big thumbs up. We're headed to all 50 states this year and we would love to have you follow along. So hit that subscribe button if you'd like to.
We put out new videos every week, so hit that notification bell so you don't miss out.
You can also follow us on Instagram at Adventures of Matt and Nat, where we post story highlights of every trip.
Our break is over.
So I started doing the math in my head and I think we added about 2 miles to our hike by doing this.
Also, we drank all of our water at lunch.
Yeah,
So this was not the best plan, but that's okay.
We'll survive. Oh, that's a nice little surprise. We didn't know we were gonna get another waterfall. got our bear spray. And if you want to know what not to do with it, you can go watch our Alaska video where I may have gotten a little bit of it on my hands and then use the bathroom. You can figure it out from there. Pro tip, always keep the little safety tab on until you're ready to use it. I learned the hard way.
We're about done emotionally, mentally, and I guess physically as well. But we're still not out of our car.
I'm just so thirsty.
I know, that was dumb of us.
But we're close now. We're like 0.3 miles from the car.
That's what he keeps saying. But the problem is our car is up there.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's only 0.3 miles, but it's like straight up. Oh God. Pray for me.
5 minutes later.
Can we just say that it's the elevation? Not that I'm out of shape.
Yeah. Definitely the elevation.
Yeah, we're, I mean, tip top shape. Oh, there they are.
There's the car.
Oh my God. Up there. Do you think if we shout help, somebody will come and get us? We did it. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Two very boring minutes later.
So we forgot to say this earlier, but the Going to the Sun Road is right about 50 miles and it runs from west to east, or east to west if you want to drive it that way. But it is the only road that runs straight through the middle of the park. It is one of the most scenic roads in the country, like we said earlier.
It has a lot of observation points where you can pull in and check out the scenery and then keep going. It's really awesome.
Yeah, a lot of people actually just come and drive the road and don't really do any hiking, and you can absolutely do that.
Totally worth it.
And get an awesome taste of Glacier National Park. But if you really want to experience it, I feel like you need to go on at least some short hikes and kind of engulf yourself in this place.
It's magical.
It really is. It's kind of unbelievable.
So we're gonna go finish it out.
Look at that. It's like a freaking movie. Anytime there is a slowdown, we're like animal. But I think the person just wanted a parking spot. Can we talk about if you want to see bears, you gotta come to Glacier? It's literally, how far away is that? And he just keeps standing up on his little paws.
50 yards maybe.
50 yards maybe. Like, some guy crossed the street and got real close. I wasn't about that life.
No, it's not smart, but...
No, but, oh, the popo's coming. Oh.
They're trying to move traffic along. I really have that.
U.S. Park Ranger.
He was done with them.
He said on the loudspeaker, do I really have to ask? Because they were all out of their cars taking pictures.
And not pulled off, like, we pulled off in a designated pull-off spot. Thankfully, that was a spot. Right here, you can see there is probably a half mile of traffic backed up.
Oh yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
So God got us like right in when the bear was there. That was awesome. Back to your regularly scheduled programming, AKA going to the Sun Road.
We did it!
We officially reached the end of Going to the Sun Road on the east side of the park, which is St. Mary's. Now we're gonna turn around and drive the whole thing back.
We're trying to make it for sunset at Lake McDonald. So
Fingers crossed.
yeah, we're gonna be pushing it. Let's get
Whoa.
married!
Let's do it. I can see people liking it.
So we're driving down the mountain. Well, Matt is, and he's doing a great job. And we didn't get to see any of this stuff this morning because it was literally pitch black outside when we drove up this mountain. And it's spectacular.
I couldn't see how I was just feet away from driving off the edge of a cliff.
He was zipping up here. These views, I mean, amazing. Just in time for sunset.
It's looking like it's gonna be a nice one. It's setting quick, but I just told Natalie I didn't come all the way to Lake McDonald to not at least get my feet in it because I wanted to go swimming in it. Probably a little cold for that.
Yeah, it's way too cold.
So we're at least going.
And we didn't bring flip-flops.
Ow.
Ow. Rookie move. Ow.
Come on.
I'm working on it. I gotta flip it around. Is it not cold?
It's cold.
I would be up waiting for you if you had to leave. I would wait a lifetime if you were at sea.
How was that? I think you hated it.
No, I loved it. I just wish I would have brought like flip-flops or water shoes because these rocks really do hurt and are slippery. But it was a bucket list item. So now we're gonna eat like a fun little cute romantic picnic.
Snack dinner.
Yeah.
Of trail food, jerky. Yeah.
It'll be delicious.
It will be.
I was gonna make my famous tuna sandwiches.
Oh, they are good. If you know, you know.
No, they're just a tuna fish sandwich. But we're just gonna eat snacks instead and enjoy this amazing sunset. Thank you for making me put my feet in.
You're welcome. It did hurt, like.
It really did. I wasn't expecting it to be
Coming
that
to Lake
bad.
McDonald, bring some water shoes.
But
or
the
flip-flops.
rocks are really like colorful. It's Desi.
That our love is real. Maybe we should hurry up and seal the deal. Oh, oh, I just wanna love you right. Oh, oh, love it till the end of time. I just wanna hold you for forever. Every day you're making me better. 'Cause a love like this is rare, and I wanna take you there.
We could literally be here for a month and not get sick of it one bit.
Unfortunately, we don't have a month.
Yeah.
And that's gonna have to end our time here in Glacier, but I can't think of a better way to do it.
So if you've never been here or if you've never even heard of Glacier, you have to come as soon as possible.
Yeah.
It is stunning.
It is. Add it to your bucket list now.
It's one of our favorite national parks now, and we
Yeah,
can't wait to
absolutely.
come back.
It's right at the top of the list. And like Natalie said, we're already looking forward to coming back. Hopefully in the summertime so I can actually jump off of that bridge.
We're gonna be in
at the
this
falls
water,
and
yeah.
swimming in Lake McDonald.
We really hope that you guys enjoyed this video as much as we enjoyed making it.
Yeah, because we did.
Please make sure you give it a big thumbs up and also hit that subscribe button.
Yep, because we got a lot more states to get to. We'll see you next week in state number...
I think it's 38.
38.
See you guys then. And Matt sold me on it because Forrest Gump was filmed there, like a little scene. But Forrest Gump's one of my all-time favorites. There's this one guy who's half naked in the parking lot putting on deodorant and changing clothes, and I am freezing to death.
It is what it is.
Am I skinny yet? I walked all that way. Just kidding.
How you doing back there?
Great.
You don't sound like you're great.
I'm a little hot with this jacket. Walk cool. No. No, just walk normal.